Sharon the Walking Explorer, and just turn the flash off, and I'm on the Great Northern Railway line, which is now a walk and cycle path, which that direction goes towards Kimberley and Watnall and Hucknall and all that direction in Ilkeston, and in this direction went towards Nottingham, and this went past Nottinghamshire Primary School, which I will take you near it. So yeah, that way this would be, I think it was a line that was used for passengers up to like late 1930s. I don't know when it opened because I've not really got much information. Then it also got used by freight line, which was used for the colliery, which is just over where the old tip is. Just wait for these ones to go back, guys, so just enjoy the scenery for now. See, lovely weather. Birds. There we go. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Yeah, I had some runners run past, so I didn't want to be talking because I thought I'd be talking to myself. I'm actually talking to my YouTube channel. Yeah, so yeah, as I was saying, that way would be towards Kimberley, Hucknall, Ilkeston, and carry on towards London direction. The freight lines would be also used for the colliery, which would be in Hucknall and Watnall. They had one there, and I think also Mill Lakes and Bestwood Country Park, which no, is not that direction, sorry. It wouldn't be Bestwood Country Park that way, it'd be somewhere else, because Bestwood, no, yeah, it would be Bestwood Country Park that way, because I mentioned Hucknall as well, which is over there as well. Sorry. Getting my bearings confused. Because there's several lines that go off from Kimberley that would go off towards Hucknall. You'd also, over that way, you'd have a colliery line that would go off towards a park at the back of Nuttall Road area. I forgot the name of the park, near where the old Nuttall pub is. There's a park just there that used to be a colliery as well. There'd be a line which would go into a colliery, which is just over there of Nottinghamshire Primary School, that was also a put-off line that was part of the old freight line, but they'd just park them there where the old where Nottinghamshire Primary School is now. There'd be the line would continue up a bit further, and just on your right side, just past a load of houses, at the back of these houses on a bridge, there is what we call, in Nottingham where I come from, we call it the tip, and that had colliery, that was an old colliery, and that would go up into there, and then there'd be a yellow line which was part of the freight colliery line, which would interconnect with the Great Northern Railway, which is this line here, which goes that way. And that would take you, and that would bring the freight lines on off there, which would go into the colliery, which is over that way, which is towards Phoenix Park. Which next time I'm down in Nottingham, I will take you down to where the old colliery used to be. See? And there it says there, Nuttall Railway. And you can see it has a sign up. I don't know what that's about, or it looks as if they're bringing something back. Okay, Nuttall Railway multi-use access route. So yeah, that tells you, if you contact that number, or you go onto that site, it will tell you about the old railway line. So as we come off here, we come this way, but if I come here, the line would continue that way. And it would literally be down that road where we're heading now. So at the minute, guys, I've got to cover my camera up to get back in focus. Right, this is Elmshire Lane. Now you can see over there the line would have come here through these houses, just there. So Great Northern Line would have carried on that direction. There's now housing there, as you can see. I'll cross over so you on YouTube can get a better understanding of what I mean. There is literally no remnants left. Yeah, don't deliberately drive at me, stupid. No, just because I thought I was filming him. I'm actually doing a YouTube video about the old railway line down here. Yeah. Well, the traffic's not going through. So yeah, where those rows of houses are, the line would have carried on there. Just there is the Elmshire Lane bus stop, which would no longer be there. Wouldn't have been there back in the 1930s when it was about, I think it was about 64, the Great Northern Railway line closed. The colliery, which is over that way, down towards Phoenix Port, that closed around about 1988. So, it was around about, 1988 it closed officially. And it was still there till around about 2004 when the tram lines, they decided to bring back the trams again, which have now ran that area of Phoenix Park. So that bit you're going into Nuttall, this bit you come out of it. So yeah, would have carried on that way and continued, or I should say this way, and continued towards school. So I think I'm not going to film too long because it's a school with children in, so you've got to be careful. Don't want to look dodgy. But Elmshire back in its day wasn't built till around about 1970, 72 or 73. And that's when the school appeared. But before then, that was just a ground which had old railway line in. So, and that would go that way. You'd have two lanes going that way, which would be for freight, and then you see those rows of trees just over there. If you're watching on my YouTube channel, guys, Sharon the Walking Explorer, that is where the colliery was, and that was there for some time, but it's now an area for like a nature reserve, because they did want to turn into housing, and quite a lot of us protested against it because, you know, the colliery, and you know, underneath it there's, you know, it's where they used to get the thing from, and to the right of that would be where the colliery would be, over at Phoenix Park, which is literally down that way. So down this road we're going to take a left so we can get where we're going. As you can see, it's all safety guarded in Elmshire or primary school now because of the amount of weirdos that are about. That's why I said I was being careful filming, because I don't want people to think I'm filming the school kids, and I'm not. But you did see a glimpse of my old school I used to go to, where I grew up in Nottingham. But yeah, so we're coming away from the line now, and the line would be heading over that way, heading towards Bulwell area and Nottingham. Now there was a station at Bulwell, and the station where the line used to run to used to be just down from where the now Riverside doctors centre is, and at the back of there used to be an old railway station, but it's no longer there. It's been knocked down and it's just all housing around there now. There is believed to be remnants of certain areas down that part of the canal, so I've read online and seen pictures of, but like I say, I'm only here for a few days in Nottingham, so I'll have to come down one day myself in the car and then come and do it. So yeah, if you think over that way would be where the line is, we're now literally walking through as it goes at the back of the school on the other side. And then, after then, the line would literally head off towards thingy. So it's turned at the back of the school with the estates up there, and it's literally going that way across what I'd said was the old colliery, known as Cinderhill Colliery, or oh god, you know how to think about it, showing the Walking Explorer fans, and I'll memorise what I'm thinking of. But it is a very well known area, and not everybody knows about the old Great Northern Railway line that used to run. So now I'm going to pause my video and come back to it in a bit, because I'll have to put it up in two parts. So this is part one, where we've got as far as here to this underpass bridge, and I'm going to look on the map to see whereabouts now the line's going. So bear with me guys, and look forward to part two. This is